Hello, everyone. Let me know that you guys can hear me. It may be a bit of a delay. You can hear me? Yeah, it's a delay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, everyone. Let me know that you guys can hear me. It may be a bit of a delay. It may be my connection. Hey, Erica. You can hear me? I have two devices going at the same time. That's why it echoed. Is it still rambling? I'm trying to see if I can change my audio. Thank you. Yeah, I got the little lopsided bun. Trying to see if I can change my audio. How are you guys doing? Sorry if I keep looking down. I'm working off the computer and my webcam is right in front of me. Trying to use this microphone, but I might not be able to use it. But it worked when I was recording. Oh, the sound is much better. Oh, good. I did something right. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. If there's any problems, please let me know. Okay. Great. I'm glad everyone can hear. I want to welcome everyone to the Kiki tonight. Thank you guys for joining me as we transition into YouTube. As you can see, I have more ways of doing things. I have a background. I could put you guys comments right on the screen. I hope you guys are enjoying the new features. This is something that I could not do on Instagram. The delay may just be my internet connection, and I do apologize for that. So this is going to be the new setup. Okay, spell check. Gotta love autocorrect. So this is going to be the new setup, and I will be able to do more things over here. Also, I could drop a link. You guys can join the live if you choose to do so. I just think this is a nice transition into a new phase. So hopefully you guys enjoy this new setup. For right now, I'm enjoying it. I like doing the research on it and everything, which was pretty cool. And I'm still doing research and I'm still learning. So you guys just bear with me and be patient. And yes, these lives will be saved on YouTube. So let's us jump into it. Now, the first thing I want to do is congratulations to our new Supreme Court Justice. You guys help me with her name, because is it Miss Brown Jackson? I know I'm gonna butcher her first name, but I just want to congratulate her on being the first ever Black Supreme Court justice. So kudos to her. We got somebody in there. So I'm very happy about that, very pleased. This is a historic moment and we all should be celebrating. Even though Washington is going through the umpteenth wave of you know who that is not going anywhere. So you guys still continue to be careful and be cautious out there. But kudos to our new Supreme Court justice. I am so happy to have a Black person on this Supreme Court justice in the Supreme Court. That speaks so many volumes, so many volumes. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and talk about the elephant in the room. It's not it. Sorry, you guys. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room. I love putting you guys' comments on the screen. That's just amazing. Katanji Jackson. Congratulations to Miss Katanji Jackson for becoming the first ever Black Supreme Court Justice. Thank you. Thank you. Let me highlight that. Okay, so you guys, let's go ahead and talk about the elephant in the room. Let's talk about the slap heard and felt across the world. We're all still talking about it. It's kind of dying down, but let's just talk about the aftermath here, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but since the Oscars ended and the incident happened, on all streaming platforms, there is a lot of Chris Rock movies and a lot of Will Smith movies out there. I mean, they're prominent. When was the last time you seen a Chris Rock movie highlighted on Netflix or Hulu or I got Roku, so it'll excuse me, it will pop up on the side, and I'm looking like they're advertising good hair. I mean, that's crazy. So they're both reaping some benefit. We all know Chris Rock. He's on tour. This has elevated his tour. He's getting more people coming out. Yes, there's hecklers and he's handling them. But then you got Will Smith, who's looking as if he's going to be on the losing end. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you. So it looks like Will Smith is going to being on the losing end, but even on the losing end, his movies are being highlighted, being spotlighted. So more people are starting to watch both their movies. But then you got Netflix who have shelved, let's talk industry words. They have shelved a couple of projects that Will Smith is involved in. Oh, he has decided to sue the Academy and will. Well, who didn't think that was coming? I mean, he can't be out here looking like he just gonna get slapped and not do nothing about it, you know? So I definitely could see a lawsuit, him doing a lawsuit. So yeah, him suing the Academy. Hey, there was no protection. There was no security around. Nobody to stop Will from approaching the platform, the stage. No, there was nobody there to stop him. And then Will Smith himself, yeah, he will be sued because that's that's assault, and the entire world saw it. Yeah, he already resigned from the um the academy. He's already resigned. That's like one of the first things he did. He kind of low key apologized to Chris. Them two going to work things out behind the scenes. We will probably not know what has been said, what will be said, because they probably going to bring this behind the scenes and pretty much be low key about it. But yeah, Will Smith is looking like he's on a downward slope of this, even though his movies are being highlighted, like Hancock. I saw an advertisement for Hancock. Uh, I Am Legend. I just saw a advertisement for I Am Legend. Yes, Jada has been getting a lot of heat behind this because everyone is thinking, yeah, he went up there and did that because of Jada, like Jada told him to do it, or he saw how Jada was displeased with it and he just took matters in his own hands. So she even coming out and saying that she wish Will had never done that. We all wish Will never did it. At this point, I think Will wish he never did it. So there's going to be hella backlash coming for Will. Chris is probably more than likely going to come out of this smelling like roses because he's the victim in the situation. Even though he's been, talking out the side of his neck to people for years. And I understand that a joke is a joke, but this was deeper than a joke. Their conflict, their tension has been going on for like, 10 plus years now. And people have gotten tired of, Chris's mouth and his recklessness with his mouth. But, you know, should he have said that joke? Probably not. The joke should have been vetted. Do do I think that he knew about Jada's medical condition? As much as she has talked about it on her personal Instagram on the red table, it's kind of hard for me to think that Chris didn't know, but it's a possibility that he didn't know. You know, everybody don't know everything, and he might not be following her like that. So, but what Will did diminished every black achievement that happened that night. Now, how many people remember that Samuel L. Jackson won a Lifetime Achievement Award that night? Who remembers that? Who remembers that Questlove won for producing the Hulu show Soul of Music or something like that? It was about the Harlem version of the Woodstock. It was like Black Woodstock. Who remembers that? Yeah, and if he didn't write that joke, whoever wrote that joke they need to be talked to. But who remembers that Questlove? That was like a major achievement for Questlove. A major achievement for him. Then you have Will Smith on achievement for being up for an Oscar himself. You know, excuse me, cough drop, cough drop. And then you have also Beyonce opened for the Oscar. That usually kind of don't happen. It was a major event for Black excellence. Will was going to have a seat at the table. It was going to be a night of just pure celebration for Black excellence. And in one instance, it all went away. It all went away. Thank you, Sheila. So I do feel bad. I also feel bad for the Williams family, because even their own father came out and didn't condone the actions. So it just looks so bad for Will right now. I'm pretty bloody sure that he will be able to bounce back from this, but it was a monumental moment where he just blew it. He just completely blew it. He'll bounce back. I'm pretty bloody sure of that. Is Will Smith. But he's going to have to go through the fire. It's like almost as if he's going to have to start almost all over again. He was at the top of the mountain and now he's back at the bottom and got to roll that stone wheel back up the top if you want to get there. Will he get there? It's a possibility that he will get there, but this should have been his moment. He waited his entire career. This was going to validate his entire career, and he diminished it himself. He self-destructed himself. He only have himself to blame because he could have reacted differently, and he also perpetuated how people view Black Americans. Violent. He perpetuated that. He's not in control of his emotions. Granted, with everything that has gone on between the Smith family and everything like that, He's had a, you know, rough couple of years, but that doesn't constitute his behavior that night. He could have handled it so many different ways than how he handled it. Yes, Sheila, didn't you have, and then they're also talking about getting, people are asking the Academy Awards to take back Will's Oscar. Now, like Sheila is saying, did they take Harvey Weinstein's Oscar? Have they taken Mel Gibson's Oscar? Harvey Weinstein has been accused of horrible, 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 horrible things. Horrible. And he's currently, you know, in jail and or trial for those things that he's done. But they never took his Oscar. So the likelihood of them taking Will's Oscar is kind of slim, but there's repercussions. He can't be on the board. He can't be on the board. He probably won't be able to attend next year's Oscars. And if he gets nominated, he probably won't win. And then there's the other movies that he could potentially go be in. I think it was supposed to be a Bad Boys 4 that's like, you know, derailed because of this. And I think there was another movie that is being like shelved until things die down. So yeah, Will, this was like a huge, this is something I've never seen before, and it's just bloody crazy. And but he's going to have to go through this fire. Chris, like I said, on the other hand, he gonna come out of here this smelling like roses. He gonna get some moolah because he's going to turn this into a money maker. It's an opportunity for him. Now, yeah, it would have been if Amy Schumer got slapped instead, somebody you would have saw somebody being dragged off. You would have saw somebody being dragged off and arrested. But everyone is still was in shock then and still in shock now, still in recovery. And they immediately, both sides, Chris Rock, the Academy, and the Smith family, immediately went into damage control. Now, the Academy came out and lied and said that they did ask him, Will, to leave, but he refused. Then they kind of try to throw it off on Chris, saying Chris didn't want him to be removed. No, it's because the Academy was in the background um, talking to each other, trying to figure out should he be removed and whatnot. And then ultimately deciding nothing, which left Will still sitting there. So their lack of decision on the Academy, the lack of the Academy's decision allowed Will to continue to sit there and then move on and accept his award. That it was Amy Schumer's content, because I don't watch award shows, so I don't, what type of content she had. But I do know that they at the award shows and things like that, they do get kind of a little out of hand with everything. That's true. Hattie McDaniel had to accept her Oscar in a segregated room, and she couldn't even go out and celebrate with her cast member. She was the first Oscar winner for winning for Best Supporting Actress in Gone with the Wind. And she couldn't even go out and celebrate. with her cast members because they end up going to a segregated venue. And trust me, Clark Gable pitched a fit both times. He didn't understand why she had to be segregated from them at the Oscars. He didn't understand why she couldn't come and celebrate. They could have had some uh, exception for that one night. That venue could have had that exception for that one night, but no, they didn't. Yeah, it's all about the ceremony. It's all about the ceremony. Oh, God forbid if she did write that joke. God forbid if Amy Schumer wrote that joke. If so, shame on her. Shame on her. But let's continue to see how things unravel. Eventually, we're not going to hear as much about that, but it's going to be interesting to see how both their careers fluctuate up and down based on this. Now, let's go to another award show. The Grammys happened. Let me see if they'll bring it up. The Grammys happened, and some people are up in arms about the Grammys for the simple fact that Miss Cardi B, even though she was nominated for one song, decided not to attend the Grammys. Her fans was livid because according to her fans, she was making it seem as if she was preparing for the Grammys. Like all her Instagram posts and things like that made it look as if she was at the Grammy, was preparing for the Grammys. Now Cardi herself had went on the defensive and went off on her fans, and she, she has now deleted, I believe she deleted her Twitter, her social media. I know I'm done with them. I've been done with award shows. I've been done with award shows. But Cardi B has went on the defensive and told her fans like they're, and I'm not gonna repeat everything she said because the girl was cussing, and I got to keep it PG as possible for YouTube. Even though I'm not monetized, I still need to be PG because I want to keep my channel. But Cardi went toe to toe with her fans, basically saying that under no circumstances did she say that she was going to the Grammys. She got family business. Why would she show up to a Grammys if she's not performing or she ain't got no new song? She was only nominated for a song that she was featured on, but she don't got nothing new herself. So why should she show up? And she just completely went off. Yeah, me too, Erica. I haven't watched award shows in forever, but I like watching the performances on YouTube. That's all I care about. I like watching some of the performances. But do you guys think Cardi was right to go toe to toe with her fans that accused her of, being a Grammy no show? I mean, she was defending herself. Getting notifications on my computer. Do apologize for that. But that's her right if she doesn't want to go. And if she legit, she said she said that on her the things that she was posting clearly shows you that she was at home. So I'm looking like, yeah, it's her prerogative. It's her decision. Even if it was hyping people up saying, I'm going to be at the Grammys, I'm going to be at the Grammys. And lo and behold, something happened family wise. It's her decision to not go. At the end of the day, family, for her, family comes first. So if she felt like if she ain't got nothing new, why show up? That's her decision. You can't knock her for her decision. Sometimes I believe that fans, us as the public, we go too far. I'm seeing this in all areas at with musicians, artists, singers. I see it at sports shows, fans getting out of hand. They think that, these these people owe them, that they could talk to them any all kind of way. And it's alarming the rate things are going. It's just crazy. I'm seeing at sports events where we all know that LeBron has had some run-ins with fans, and they calling him all out his name, and you know hitting him. And I'm looking like, one, this ain't no zoo. You pay good money to see a game. These people that happen to be us, they this not no minstrel show. This ain't no shuck and jive type of show. You pay good money to watch a game. They don't owe you anything. They're being paid buku money to play basketball or football or baseball or hockey. And it's not just African American players, it's Caucasian players as well, and other people, just players in general. But you seeing it happen more so with people of color. So it's very alarming. Yeah, I agree, Sheila. People need to get a life. Yeah, and people are. It's also happening on YouTube. When you're watching content on YouTube, you're watching me right now, and people are taking it too far. God forbid that if this will be, I post this tonight, and I might not show back up for weeks on end. You have YouTubers that go through depression, anxiety, and social anxiety and things like that, or things happen. They might get sick, or they might have to take care of a family member, and they might have to take a hiatus. I've seen that on numerous occasions of people that I watch on YouTube, but I'm not about to sit up there and go into their DMs on Instagram or Twitter or Patreon or Twitch, and or even in a Discord, and say, "B, where have you been? Why you not uploading on YouTube? We haven't seen you in a week. You owe us content. You're not the puppet master of these artists or content creators or influencers or players. You're not the puppet master. They don't owe you anything." So yes, diehard fans, you could be a diehard fan, but you can't have that mentality that this person owes you, because you're not paying their bills at the end of the day, and they're being paid by their manager, or their team owners or whatever. So yeah, I'm seeing that this thing is getting even more so out of hand, and it's just escalating. Now, Cardi going toe for toe. Cardi going toe for toe with her fans. Should she have done that? Should she have stooped to that level? It's Cardi. We all know that Cardi gonna snap back at you. You come for her or you come for hers, you asking for it. Just saying. So look, she decided not to go to the Grammys. That's her bloody decision. I don't fault her. I really don't fault her. She got bigger and better things to do. She she got her daughter and she got a son. She got kids to be raised and taken care of. She wants to spend every waking moment with them. Let her. Yeah, fans allow get so obsessed with celebrities' lifestyles, other because it's like better than ours, but that don't mean that you own those people. Exactly. Exactly. That's right, Erica. Fans do think that they have carte blanche. They could say and do whatever, and you supposed to just suck it up and accept it. No, no. Where they do that at? And then get mad when the player or the artist say something to them. Oh, so and so is a blah 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 blah. I'm never supporting that person again. I'm burning jerseys. Okay, and you're not really doing anything to that player. You're not really hurting that artist. They still getting paid at the end of the day. Every time they music is played on the radio, they getting paid. Every time a ball player or sports player go out on the field or the court or the track, they're getting paid. So you not supporting them is not really doing anything. You're not hurting them. You're not hurting their bottom line. It sucks that you don't want to support them, but hey, it is what it is. That's your decision. I think she might be making a movie, but I don't know what movie it is because stuff has been put on hiatus for a minute, and I think everything has started to come back up, come back together, which is awesome. So if she has a movie coming out, great. No, I think she pulled out of a movie. She recently pulled out of a movie. She pulled out of a movie. I remember hearing about that. She did pull out of a movie. The reason why I don't know, but I know she pulled out of a movie. I know that for sure. Now she pulled out of a movie right before they was about to start filming. She pulled out the movie. Now her and her family, I think it's just her. She ended up on that baby shark thing, and they call her Cardi Shark, something like that, which I think is cute. She doing something so her kids can, you know, see her in that type of light. So I think that's cute. I think that fits her. But yeah, she did pull out of a movie right before it was about to start filming. So kudos to for Cardi for standing up for herself. But yeah, you might want to not go toe to toe with your fans too often, because that just causes problems. That just causes problems. And we all know Cardi is about that life. But at the end of the day, we trying to elevate. We ain't got time to be dealing with low vibrational people. We trying to elevate and be high vibrational. And she's on the road to being high vibrational. She has her low vibration. We all have our low vibe moments. But she's working. She's a work. We all a work in progress, and so is Cardi. But she don't need to be dealing with low vibrational. Let that crap roll off a duck's back. That's your best bet. Just saying. Now let's get into some shocking news. Now we all heard about the Florida teen that was unfortunately died after being on a amusement park ride. There we go. And he was 14 years old, and unfortunately he did pass away. Um, the circumstances is still questionable as to what happened. A lot of people have, this was recorded because we're in that era where everything is recorded. So this is filmed, and of course somehow it's filmed, therefore it has made its way to the internets. And unfortunately, a lot of people, for whatever reason, have watched this video. I refuse to watch this video because it involves a child. It involves a minor. And not even just that, I don't want to see something like that. Because it's real. It's different if I'm watching a movie. That's different. But this is real life. This was somebody's child. This was somebody's sibling. This was somebody's grandson. This was somebody's cousin, friend, you know. So the word on the curb is him and his buddies or cousins was at this amusement park, and he was denied riding at least 3 rides prior to coming to this one. And if you've seen pictures of this young man, he is of a heavier size. So that might have been the reason that the other rides denied him access to the ride. Prayers definitely go out to his family and friends and classmates, his school, because this was a horrible tragedy. And we all know that at amusement parks and things like that, you get these ride operators, and some of them play by the rules, and some of them be like, what's the harm? Let you go ahead and do it. But according to the video, it looks like people that have watched the video, it looks like the harness, the thing, how the ride has that thing that come over to kind of pretty much strap you in, wasn't completely strapping him in. It definitely does, Sheila. So that wasn't strapping him in. It wasn't securing him properly, and that's how he was able to fall. And I can't remember how many feet that was, like 40 plus feet. But I don't want to even imagine the thoughts that was going through that young man's mind and the people that was around when it happened, because this was a horrible tragedy. If there was a weight limit or something like that, you could clearly see that he was of a certain size, and he probably should not have been on that ride, especially if he has been denied access to 3 other rides. Yes, the this particular ride operator probably statuesque. Yes, statuesque. Um, this particular ride operator probably didn't know that he was denied access to other rides. But you, as a ride operator, you was hired to operate this particular ride, and you know the rules of the ride. You know who there's a height limit. Heck, when I was little, there were certain ones I couldn't even get on. I'm 4 feet 11 and 3/4. It's still some rides I can't get on. So I'm looking like I don't even sweat it. Okay. Thank you, Sheila. So they're using the word statuesque um, as regarding his size in the media. But you, as a ride operator, should use some type of your own discernment. You know the weight limit of the ride. You know there's a height limit for the ride. So pregnant women shouldn't be on the ride. Just saying. So I'm expecting lawsuits to happen on this, because this was a tragedy. Clearly the boy should not have been on that ride. The operator might have felt sorry for him. He probably even gave the sad sob story like this the third or fourth ride denying me a ride, and I'm out here trying to have fun with my friends and my cousins and whatnot. God only knows what was said in that transaction. But this was just a horrible, horrible tragedy. And why people watch this video, I have no bloody clue, because this is not a video I personally would have watched. It was rolling through my Facebook, and some of my people that I know personally on Facebook in real life, because now you have to say in real life, was watching it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I don't think the harness locked. I don't know. One report was saying that they don't think it was locked properly. It was able to lock due to its statuette size. So you getting, competing reports. So it's just sad. It's just sad that this young man lost his life trying to have fun. Freak accidents do happen. We all have seen Final Destination. We all seen that. We know freak accidents happen. But I think this could have been avoided if people was like really adhering to the rules of that particular ride. Again, prayers go out to his family, his friends, his classmates, his school, because this was a tragedy. This was a blooming tragedy that should not have happened. I feel so bloody sorry for his family and his friends. I really do, because and for anyone that watched this video, I know that watching that video did something to every last one of the people that watched it. Because I know the ones that I know personally that watched it, it affected them very deeply. Because they have kids or have kids around them. And to watch that video, and like I said, I don't know why people watch this video. Why would you want to watch this? And you know the outcome. You know the outcome. So why would you watch the video? You could have just saved yourself and not watched the video. Just saying. But you watch it, and then you're going to post and say, why did I watch it? Bloody well, you shouldn't have watched it. If I could stop myself from watching it, I know others can. So I don't know what else to say about this other than that this was a horrible tragedy, and I feel for everyone involved. But if this video is continuing to circulate, do not watch this video. Do not watch this video, because you're watching someone die. It's not a movie. This is real. This was someone's loved one. It's not a movie. It's not a game where he's going to bounce back up and go about his day. For it to be filmed and hit the internet did a disjustice to him and his family. So continuing to circulate it and watch it is like glorifying his death. Like he meant nothing. Like this young man's life meant nothing. So do not watch this video. I don't fault the person that recorded it, because that recording would help the police investigate. It helps the family know exactly what happened. But for it to hit the internet, that's horrible. And go viral is horrible. That's all I'm saying. That's horrible. So with that being said, I want to go ahead and close out this Kiki. I want to thank everyone that joined in. I want to thank you for watching. And I will see you guys in the next one. Good night.